what to see, what to stream, and what to skip. It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
He's back. Nationally syndicated film critic Ryan J is back with his list of top movie picks in 2020. I'm tongue-tied today. I don't know what my deal is.
I'm with you.
How are you doing?
I'm good, Molly. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too. Let's talk about some movies, starting with this Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. This is a new one?
This is actually a TV series on Netflix. And so there are no new movies opening today. That's why I'm doing my best of list of 2020, but also wanted to review appearing today is this season 4 of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on Netflix. It's of course based on the Archie comics, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, which has been adapted lovingly so many times. Animated versions, film versions, other TV versions. And in the last 2 years, since 2018, there have been 4 seasons. So this is the final season premiering today. I've watched all 8 episodes and it's fantastic.
You like the cast?
I really do. What I love about this show so much is it's a really kind of satanic take on it. It's kind of dark in a comical way, satanic in a comical way, kind of lightly gory. And the cast is great, especially Luke Cook, who plays Hot Satan. I wish there was more of him in this final season, but he's there and he's really great. And if you're not following Luke Cook on Instagram, you should be. He's hilarious. Kiernan Shipka is of course Sabrina, and she's fantastic. And then there's some major cameos that I'm embargoed by Netflix from telling you about, but I wish I could, so no spoilers.
Ooh, Netflix is putting the clamps on that, huh?
Exactly.
Okay, so this is, you say to watch it. Is this for young adults, or is there a certain age that they're targeting, do you feel like, with this?
Well, the rating is TV-14, so I'd say, heed that warning and that rating. And this is the final season. I like that there's an overall arch, and they knew it was the last season as they were making it, so it really ends in a satisfying way. But stream it now on Netflix. I really, really enjoy it. It's one of my favorite shows of the last couple of years.
Love it. We got to do your top 10 movies of 2020. This is exciting.
Yes.
Okay, so which one do you want to start with?
Well, let's count down from number 5. And my full top 10 list is on my website, but I figured I'd give you the top 5 here today. So number 5 is The Trial of the Chicago 7. And this is a film that takes place in 1968 at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, where a bunch of protesters are being charged and there's a trial.
This one is on Netflix, correct?
Yes, it's Netflix. It stars Eddie Redmayne, Michael Keaton, Sacha Baron Cohen, writer-director Aaron Sorkin. And I just watched this movie and I wanted to punch the judge by the end of the film. It's one of those movies that really invests you. And in here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we didn't have the Democratic National Convention like we would have. And I wonder what protests there would have been or what it would have been like. So this is a really fun watch now on Netflix, and it's my 5th favorite film of the year.
Interesting. It sounds like then you're personally invested when you have that feeling toward the judge.
Yeah.
Next, you have number 4 is The Personal History of David Copperfield.
Right, and if you remember, and I don't know if you would, but many months ago when this movie came out to theaters and then on demand, I told you right away it's one of my favorite movies of the year. I didn't know that it would rank number 4, but I love this movie. It's so beautiful. There have been 19 different adaptations of Charles Dickens' classic, the Personal History of David Copperfield, but this one to me is really the definitive version. It's gorgeous, it's innovative. They did colorblind casting. They put all different people of different backgrounds in roles that were written as white in the novel, and you wouldn't know because they put the best people there. They're very creative transitions, and if you're enjoying Bridgerton on Netflix right now as much as I did, then you'll really love this version of the Personal History of David Copperfield. It's available now on demand.
Love it. Number 3, Promising Young Woman.
Right. And this one I just reviewed last week. This one's in theaters now. It's amazing. It stars Carey Mulligan, and it's really a twist on gender roles. It's probably going to get some Oscar nominations. I love how the costumes and the makeup could tell the story, even with the sound off. But she's basically a woman scorned who goes for revenge and becomes a vigilante, and it's very unpredictable. It's a lot of fun, and it's not what you suspect. So I highly recommend, if you don't go out to theaters to see Promising Young Woman now, wait to stream it soon.
I love that. Okay, number 2 is on Netflix, and this is Over the Moon.
This is a movie I love so much that I watched it twice right away the night that I got the screener. It's so beautiful. It is a Netflix animated musical. But what Netflix did was they lured away from Disney some of the greatest writers and animators and storytellers to direct and produce this film for Netflix. It has Philippa Sue, who was in the Tony nominated for the cast of Hamilton on Broadway, singing, some other great singers. It's inspired and loosely based on some of the adventures of Dorothy and Toto from The Wizard of Oz. And it's so appealing, so great as a family film. I love Over the Moon, and it is available now on Netflix.
I'm shocked that you like something that reminds you of Wizard of Oz.
I know, totally unpredictable choice for me, right?
Love it. Number 1 on your list, and I remember you talking about this one and raving about it at the time, is The Prom on Netflix.
Well, if you look over my decades as a film critic, you will see that I tend to choose a musical as my number 1 film of the year. And I do love this one, probably even more so than any of the last 10. I think that it just speaks so beautifully. It's adapted from the Broadway show. I love the cast. You have the all-stars Meryl Streep, James Corden. You have Nicole Kidman, Andrew Rannells, Kerry Washington. The music is outstanding. It's sparkly. It's colorful. The message is so beautiful. And it just feels like Hairspray or Grease for a new generation. I've seen it 6 times already, and it's on Netflix. So if you want to beat me at something, go watch it 7 times right now on Netflix.
There you go. Okay, we ran out of time. Real quick, you have a giveaway.
Yes, it's in theaters now, but also available now on demand is The Croods, A New Age, and I'm giving away free digital rental copies. So go over to my website now, enter to win, and I'll send you a code for a free digital rental of The Croods, A New Age. Really cute family movie. I really enjoyed it.
Love it. Thank you, Rye. Appreciate it.
Thank you, too.
And you can like Ryan J on Facebook, follow him on Instagram and Twitter. For his full movie reviews and the list of top 10, check out his website, ryanjreviews.com.